Hello and welcome, my beloved friends, my beloved viewers and subscribers. And it's another video of Skyrim's modding, part 5. And today, as I promised you, our main plan would be to make Skyrim's map much more, maybe realistic, medieval-like, or just how we say, immersive. And first things first, I want to showcase you some little issue. Fonts are missing. We type more, and fonts referenced in font_config.txt don't seem to be installed in a library in font icon SWF. So, what is it and why does it appear? Actually, I don't know why, but every time we install an Edge UI, that thing appears. So, what are we gonna do with it? Simply just ignore it, because it does nothing. It's really annoying, but it's only annoying and nothing more. So we're gonna ignore it, as it had no problems at all. So we're gonna ignore it, as it does not even make any problems, just only annoying. So, map is good, but as a tradition, some another mods we will start by some little immersion in our Skyrim. And the first mod I want to showcase you is a security overhaul, SKSE lock variations made by Power 3 himself. As you remember, we used the Power 3's tweaks, which is necessary and required to make that mod work. And of course an address library for SKSE plugins. So, Power 3's tweaks, author of the mod Power 3's tweaks, Power 3 himself made that fantastic mod called Security Overhaul SKSE Lock Variation. So, what it does? As you know, in Skyrim, when you try to lockpick some door, you have just only one simple variation. Only one simple variation. So, that mods make it much more. Now here we can say the Dwarven chest variation, Falmer chest variation, it's a little bit weird, and old Falmer, old elves variation, some Apocrypha variation, some frozen chest variation, and many more. But that's not all. If we slide down, related mods, Security Overhaul SKSE Add-ons, Security Overhaul Regional Locks, and Security Extra Locks. First thing, Security Overhaul SKSE Lock Add-ons. Mod made by Skiver, one of the most popular modders of Skyrim. So it has another variation of some lockpicks. So, as you see, I can truly say it's a lockpick of chest, as I remember of a huge chest. I don't know what is it. Maybe it's in a Blackreach. That one, as you see, is a Soul Cairn chest variation. It is a trap chest. That one is also some magical chests, a drone chest, and it's like advertising or something. As you see, that's how it actually works. Next one, Security Overhaul SKSE Regional Locks, made by Christe or Christe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read it correctly. Variation there. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like an Telmitrin Dwarves variation on Morrowind. I mean, on an Solstheim island. That are strong boxes and safes, magical doors of College of Winterhold, cages, and now you literally see it's a lock, tavern doors, some underground dungeon doors like the Skivers Red's place, like tavern in Riften. Maybe that one is the Talmor embassy door, I don't know. It looks like a Dwarven or maybe Markarth door. I don't know what it could be, and that one, but it looks like a Solitude variation. And of course, you see how the mod works. All of them are SKSE plugins and require Skyrim Script Extender 64 and Power 3's tweaks, as the creator of original mod is Power 3. Look, Power 3, Christie, and W. Skiver. Created by 3 persons at once. They are magnificent modders, trust me, I know. And one more variation from Power 3 himself, once again, Security Overhaul, SKSE, extra locks, and 11 new lock variation. That one looks like a tavern door, I don't know. As I remember, it's a lock variation of merchant doors. I don't know what is it, but as we see a skeleton right there, it may be an abandoned chest or something like that. That one is a door variation for the Sovngarde outpost, as I remember. As we see, it's a bed, huge chest variation. It looks like a vitrine, or I don't remember what it calls, but that things where are sometimes armor, sometimes weapons are stored and they are locked. This location, as you see, it is Dragon's Reach, and it's Jarl's quarters, as I remember. I don't know what is it. Maybe it's a Solstheim island once again. That is one of the standard variations of simple chests. That one is frozen variant of giant chest, as you see. One of simple chest variations. One of dungeon doors variation. Like that one is a dungeon door. That one. And that one I can clearly say it's a Sovngarde outpost. And as you see, there are all 11 variations. And that's how they work. So, dependencies for that mod. First one, or the original mod, as you see, there is also 3 creators. Christie, W. Skiver, and Power 3. And Power 3 is himself is an original author who started it, as I know. So, first variant is Security Locks Overall SKSE Lock Variations. Requirements: Address library for SKSE plugins and Power 3's tweaks. By the way, Power 3, as you know, is a creator of original mod and creator of that SKSE plugin. Next one, Security Overall SKSE Lock Add-ons made by W. Skiver. That one requires Security Overall SKSE Lock variations, or yep, of course it requires that one. It requires an original file. Now, third one, Security Overall SKSE Regional Locks made by Christie requires, yep, as you see right there, adds Solitude, Whiterun, Windhelm, Markarth, Riften, Raven Rock, Telmithrin, College of Winterhold, Cage Doors, and Safe and Strongbox locks, as I told you earlier. And it's a variant, as I told you, made by Christie or Christe or Christe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read it correctly. Security Overall SKSE Regional Logs. Requirements. Security Overall SKSE Log Variations, or the simple first file. And the last one, Security Overall SKSE Extra Logs, 11 new log variation made by Power 3 himself, which requires Security Overall SKSE Log Variation or the original file. But, I'm sorry, a little bit later. But I also recommend the users of Ordinator to install Security Overall patch for Ordinator. So now I will install all of them and see you after everything's finished. Well guys, I found another good mod. It calls Unique Markarth Doors, a Security Overall SKSE. And it requires just only Base Object Swapper. What is BOSS or Base Object Swapper? It's a simple SKSE plugin that, as you see, address library and Power 3 tweaks. It's a simple mod to replace some meshes in game, some meshes like cauldrons, some meshes like doors. In the future, you will need that one. Because I want to show you in the future some great mods to make some immersion. See you in a minute. One little nuance, my friends, I forget to tell you. It's not a huge issue, but look at the weight of these mods. All of them are more than 160 and sometimes more than 200 megabytes. So when installing them, make sure you have a good amount of storage place. And yep, now here we have a FOMOD installer. We can choose because between DLL files for anniversary or pre-anniversary and texture variations. Of course, I will choose a 4K and anniversary. And the installation is quite simple for all of them. So guys, all that kind of immersion lock mods are installed. So let's head into the map mods. Flat world map framework, and that is what your map would like with that mod. But don't you see it a little bit ugly? Like, it's a simple map of a Skyrim, so I don't see it like immersive, but we still need that mod. Why? Because that mod is a mandatory to other mods I will showcase you. Requirements: address library for SKSE plugins, MCM helper and SkyUI, which are optional for MCM only, but as we already have them, it's no problem for us. So map I wanna show you. Skyrim's paper map by FreelanceCartography 2nd edition for flat world map framework, or the Skyrim paper map by Cargo Tuts. So I very love that mod. As you see, it's a Russificated version, but of course there's the original. So that what map would like. You can see there is a Cyrodiil, High Rock, Morrowind in there. I was using that map for a long time, and if you want, I recommend you to download and try it out. Trust me, that is very beautiful and immersive mod. That one is a Russificated version, but of course you can find there a little bit later about that. You can find an original version of Cargo Tuts map, and I will leave a link to the original mod in description. But for now, I wanna try something new for me either. Skyrim paper map by FreelanceCartography 2nd edition for flat world map framework. As you see, it's much beautiful, much immersive. You can see here Cyrodiil, Hammerfell, High Rock, Morrowind, Sea of Ghosts. Everything is so, I don't know, it's so cartoon-like. If the Cargo Tuts map looks like more like a medieval map, that one looks like more like fantasy map. And trust me, it's worth it. So now I wanna try that variation. I'll be in a minute. Forgot to say one nuance. When you open the main downloading files, in the main mod, Flat World Map Framework, you would see multiple files right there. So, which one we actually need? First things first, as you see, all of them are FOMOD installers. So, there are this classic variation and legacy variation with its light versions. So, what's the difference? FOMOD includes all default versions, geology survival map and satellite maps, updated fixes for water for ENB. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Backgrounds and MCM. But what is legacy and why does it has more downloads? It has all popular weather overalls compatible with the newest versions of Skyrim, and of course the light versions have much more downloads. And as it says, it saves 1.75 gigabyte on HD. So it's not an HD variation, it's a simple variation. So I would try to download a simple legacy variation, and I recommend you to download a simple legacy variation. Yeah, guys, once again, I want to tell you that mods are huge. So be sure you have enough space on your drive. Flat World Map Framework is downloaded and we have another FOMOD. So let's get into it and see what settings we have. Flat Map Markers, SKSE plugin required for Markarth flattering. Of course, we would choose an Anniversary Edition version. Of course, it works on a last version. So, now let's see. Whitelisted Worldscapes. I recommend you to choose all Skyrim maps, DLCs plus the world space mods. I'm sorry. Why all Skyrim maps? I will show you a little bit later. Flat World Map Framework version. Now look, we have several versions. A Geology Survive, marked old map, simple like cartography style, marked clean map, unmarked old map, and unmarked clean map. But there we have a fantasy paper maps, which in my opinion is the best variation, and of course we will need that variation for our very next mods. Weather Overhaul. So vanilla and ready to go weather overalls is for vanilla style. But if you use ENB or like Cathedral Weathers, Azurite Weathers, Vivid Weathers, you would choose that variation if you use them. Like you say, Obsidian Weathers, Cathedral Weathers, Dolomite Weathers, they are all another mods, but as it supports just simple vanilla, we don't even need anything else. Elvas and Souls. I don't even have Elvas. Seasons of Skyrim, Terraria, and Lods. I don't use Lods and mods like Dindo Lord so I do not need it right now. Custom maps are ready to install. So what does custom maps means? You will see that right in a moment. When we install a custom map, just note, in file conflicts, it's mandatory to choose a simple flat world map framework before all. Now I have Rushification right there installed, so I need a Rushification file. Then we are course deploy mods. And now we are in game. I had to start a whole new playthrough. Look at her cutest hairstyle. So now if we open the map, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, guys. Quite beautiful, as you see. Now I have a Rushificated version, which I don't even know why, but was almost 5 times heavier than another mod. But as you see, a beautifulest, most beautiful map we have right there. So now I would play with this mod instead of Cargo Tuts version. See you soon. Now I want to showcase you some paper maps add-ons for another we can say dimensions, like Sovngarde, Markarth, it's cities of course, Cairn. But before that I want to showcase you one more mod, a vibrant map markers. A beautiful, beautiful map markers, and as you see, they are on a Cargo Tuts map. You see how beautiful are that map markers? We will use them. It's an Bruma and Wyrmtooth. It's a huge Skyrim add-ons, huge DLC mods. So we would not showcase them right now. Another map marker mods I want to showcase you is a CoMAP, Common Marker Add-on project. So it adds markers like Jorvaskr, a Downguard outpost, Vampire outpost, it's a Nightingale base as I remember, Thieves Guild icon, and a Dark Brotherhood. So now instead of just running, you can simply as we say teleport on, or as Skyrim players we are saying fast travel to them directly. Now you don't need to fast travel to Whiterun and run to the companions. Now you can simply fast travel to them. And of course, the Vibrant map markers has a full support of CoMAP. So we would need them both. Requirements: address library and SkyUI. Vibrant map markers. Requirements: only SkyUI. CoMAP. Simple enough. CoMAP config pack, CoMAP for Skyrim 1.6.x. Undiscovered map markers. We can install some undiscovered map markers. So now on a map you would see undiscovered map markers, and even it has Nordic UI support. So you would see a question mark on a place which is undiscovered, but it's a little bit unimmersive for me, so I would not use it right now. CoMAP. I'm sorry, add-ons. Jorvaskr map marker, open city or closed city. So open cities is a mod, so I will use a closed city simple one. Hajit caravans, hidden until discovered. Vigilant of standard map marker, I would use standard background. Other add-ons: ruined map markers, use original outline, altars of shrines. Altars and shrines would be abandoned mines and designs. Orc bandit location, use orc stronghold marker, and Healthfire and Tundra Homestead uses different statement. Beyond Skyrim, Bruma. As I don't have that mod installed, I would not touch it. I won't even touch it. Bruma is one of the hugest mods on Skyrim, so yet I don't have it. And a vibrant map markers. First things first, it asks a CoMAP. Of course we have a CoMAP, we have yet now, just in that minute we have installed it. So, compass navigation overall, Skyhard or vanilla. As we use the compass navigation overall, I would use that one. And of course, conflicts. My beloved conflicts, I can't live without you. Let's just choose Edge UI first. Then it comes the compass navigation overall. Then it comes CoMAP, and only after, yes, after comes the vibrant map markers. Now we save, and now we deploy, and be sure nothing is redundant. Let's try it once more. Yep, everything is good. Now we will check. Now guys, as you know, I'm playing with the alternate perspective, so yet we do not have any marker. So now I'll try to start a game in a way I have never started. So let's be wanted criminal or maybe shipwrecked. Let's own ourselves a home in Whiterun. It's just a test version, so I would start the game from a new playthrough. Well, we are in Whiterun with nothing with us. And now, when the Whiterun would be discovered, I want to show you what does it likes. No, we don't need as you see, there's a marker. Here is our first map marker. As you see, it's very, very, very beautiful. It's a tundra homestead, and why is it like it? There's a Helgen, there's a Falkreath. Mortal, Solitude, and Dunstar. Does mod actually works? Yep. Well guys, as you see, our map markers are colorful. Very beautiful. We have Whiterun right there. Windhelm. But it must have another skins. Or like, it's a standard one. But it should be like colored. As you saw earlier, Whiterun one was colorful. Now we are in Helgen, and the markers here are also colorful. Well guys, as you see, there we have an Jorvaskr and a Dragon's Reach. Map markers are colored. And now I found one issue, that plug and play hill sounds are not actually working. So I will find a solution, and I will be back in a minute. So, well guys, I found one and only solution for fixing the hill sound. Now, as you hear, do you hear the sound? A hill sound. What have I done, and how did I fix it? Well, I don't know why, but plug and play hill sound did not work. So I found in a Reddit that someone has an original hill sound 1.6 mod added to his Google Drive. So I would leave that link in description in case someone would need it. Now let's begin map modding our Skyrim once along. I'm sorry, once again. So now we need some additional maps for our Skyrim, like Sovngarde. This is a Sovngarde paper map. Next one, it's Markarth. And as I remember, it's only city which has his own paper map. Markarth. Next one, a Soul Cairn. This is a Soul Cairn paper map, and as I remember, it has two variations, like paper and a canvas variations in a FOMod installer. Of course, all that mods are translated to another languages. It of course has a Russification. That one is translated on Polish. Is it Polish? Yes. Polish, Chinese, French, and they are translated to many more. Forgotten Vale. I love this location. I don't know why, but I really love it. Deepwood Vale. Yep. A Deepwood Vale. That one. Dayspring Canyon. The location of Fort Sovngarde. Of course, Blackreach. And it also has a FOMod. As you can see, it has a FOMod installer where you can install a version without or with a Crimson Nirnroots in your own choice. Apocrypha. Even the Apocrypha has his own paper map. A Soulstain paper map. And it's, as you see, it has the variations. And Soulstain Fantasy paper map. I recommend you installing that one because it's much beautiful, it's much better and immersive. Skulldafn. A Skulldafn paper map. It's a location where from the portal you are going to Sovngarde. It's barely a final of a game. And now I have Russifications just for me right there. But now I wanna show you one more mod called Local Map Upgrade. So what do you see when opening a local map? Like everything is black and gray. So with that mod, you can see a satellite version of, we can say, in buildings. So it's your Rasker. And as an Edge UI user, I recommend you to install a local map Edge UI, as it calls Edge Grade. After installation all of it, I will showcase you how this mod actually works. One note, guys, when downloading a custom map, please note, if you download a standard version of Flat World Map Framework, you need a standard version. So if you downloaded a legacy version, be sure downloading the legacy version. And once more, almost all of that maps are having their own FOMod installer. So now I'm showing you the Soul Cairn paper map for Flat World Map Framework. Now we have a choice. It would be old canvas or it would be old paper texture. It's just textures, but almost all of them have a background option which you also can choose as well. So we are in game, our local map upgrades are installed, and now look at that. You literally can see that a local map has been upgraded. Now I will go to Whiterun. Go to it. I will show you another locations. My own home, and it would be in Whiterun. Let's see what it looks like. As you see, it's changed Now let's go to Whitestone itself.
Мы заплатим любую цену, но нам необходимо больше мечей для имперских солдат.
Now you see, it's something literally different. Now we have a hill sounds, of course, as you see. And yep, now the local map looks like more satellite. Of course, the icons are working, and everything works literally perfect. Yep, new icons, of course. Okay, guys, so that's all for today. So what have we done today and what mods have we installed? First things first, we installed some immersive-like mods, new lockpick variations, and of course we have installed the full list of Skyrim's beautifulest and the most beautiful paper maps for different locations. Of course, we installed several map markers and its variations for today. That's all. In the very next video, I will try to showcase you some city mods to make Skyrim cities more immersive, more real life like, and everything like that. So I wanna remind you once again, I have a donation alert, so if someone wants to support me, or like how we say, buy me a coffee, I will leave the link in description, and of course I will leave the all that mods links in description. So just for now, thanks for all of you, my beloved friends, followers, subscribers, likers. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe on my channel and leave a like. And until we meet again.